Okay, welcome back, everyone. Now, I just wanted to show you the little system I set up here for my clock to automatically make my food to go into the town hall. Now, what I did end up doing was I modified my courier's list here. Let me go ahead and stop him. Come here, buddy. Okay, and I'm going to show you what I did on the routing slip. So what I ended up needing to do was tell it to pick up the wood from the side, because the sides is the inventory slot for the wood. So once I got that set up, he was ready to go and start moving the wood. So get back to work. And basically I just made these little dirt steps here for him to actually climb up there so he can have access to the chest up there. I will change that. I'll probably put in some steps or something and kind of cover it up. So right now, all the wood he puts in is automatically getting sent into here and is being made into charcoal. I could make it more efficient and just use the charcoal now rather than the jungle wood. We'll see about that. I might do that. Maybe I'll tell him as the courier to also grab some charcoal out of here and put it into this hopper here. The main thing I needed to do though, and this guy doesn't know where the food is. So let me go ahead and set upkeep target and say, come here buddy, you go get your food out of there, get back to work. So as you can see, it looks like it's done making all the food. So now all I need to do is just stop the signal here, and once that's broken, I just replace it. Now this is probably the most simple clock that you can make. Oh, let me go and get all these people. They're like, hey, it's lunchtime, we're on our break, where's our food? There's your food. Get back to work, you lazy farmers. Yeah, you too. Come on. There you go. 5 NPCs all taking their lunch break at the same time. Goodbye. You, Mr. Archer. Bam. Now, back to your patrol. Okay, everybody's happy now. They all know where the food is. Yay. So it's nice that you can actually do that though and move your food supply around. So what I'm going to do is I stuck in... Okay. Oh, because I put that into the side instead of the top. That's why it wasn't working. Okay. I'm like, hey, I'm going to make some automated food production here, and I put it into the input slot for the charcoal. Okay, so I had to cook up some smooth stone because I needed some smooth stone to make these repeaters. So basically all this is it's a circle of repeaters with some redstone dust. Then we come up here, so the signal comes up to here. I put the redstone over the top just to make sure that the signal continues through and then loops around. Every one of these 2, 4, 6 repeaters has a 4-tick delay. So by the time it gets all the way through, the original signal has shut off and the new signal has started. So I'm just going to show you how it works. We're just going to hit the button here. It sends the first signal to start, and then from there it just continues to cycle around. So whatever food you happen to have inside of your food processor will automatically be processed. I'm going to go ahead and grab this steak here, and I'm going to stick it in there, and you'll be able to watch it. Boom, it's going to take the steak and it's going to turn it into food rations. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and should be about done here. You get 4 food rations for each cooked steak. So that's your most efficient really, but it's also the most filling for you as a player as well. So it kind of makes sense. So here we go. They've got plenty of food. Now that it's done, I can just go ahead and break that. Oh, and I put it back down too soon. So there, now that it's stopped, just put your redstone back down and it's ready to be started up again. Now, what you can do, of course, is you could put another hopper to feed directly into your food processor. You could add additional storage if you wanted for your town hall. You could make a bigger town hall, of course, to store more food. But you can also just use a chest. If you go into the baton, the simple or the master, it doesn't matter which one you use. You have a set upkeep target. So you can make any chest your upkeep target. You can I could set this chest over here as the upkeep target. As long as it's got rations in its inventory, it'll work. The town hall is designed to be automatic, but with the small town hall, it doesn't seem to have the range for these guys working way over here. I'll give you a quick rundown on the farm. Again, our potatoes are just, producing as much as we could want. So we've got plenty of food there. Here we've got the wheat and seeds. Now that we've got a courier, I may go ahead and add in a stop for him to come over and pick these up and to come over and throw the wheat into here. And as you can see, we're getting plenty of leather and food there, and I've got to figure out what to do with all of these eggs. I can't keep up with the egg production here. So basically what I've been doing is I've just been grabbing the eggs, throwing them down here to make more chickens, and then when they turn into adults, they'll get killed. Oh, you know what I could do? Yes? What's up?
You may need to move your lumberjack. He almost suffocated in a tree. They grew right next to me.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll end up putting a fence around it so that he can't go inside that area. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these eggs out. I'm going to leave one slot for eggs. And how many slots do we have total here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's go ahead and do 4 slots for chicken, 4 slots for feathers, and 1 slot for eggs. So we should only ever have 1 stack of eggs in here at a time. And so, we're kind of doing a little trick on it there. And then all we need to do is get our seed production up over here. For some reason, we don't seem to be getting an insane amount of seeds, which is fine because I don't really need that many, but I was just kind of expecting that there would be more. So maybe what I'll do is, I could make another clock, and I could get a dispenser, and I could have the eggs automatically go into the dispenser using hoppers, and then with a redstone clock, they'll automatically be shot out, and then that way I don't have to worry about the eggs filling it up. That's probably something that I'll do for next episode. Maybe I'll do that off camera, and then you guys can see how that works when it's done. So with that, thanks for watching. This short clip I'm probably just going to add on to the back of one of the other episodes. I just wanted to give you an update on the clock and how that was working. And yeah, we had a creeper blow up our steps over here, so I just blocked that off. Other than that, everything is going pretty nicely. We've got the automatic charcoal production with that, and looks like this is just waiting on some more wood. So maybe what I will do is I will pull that wood out, and I'm going to go ahead and just stick some charcoal in there because that'll be a lot more productive. And maybe now that I've got that going, I'll kind of change this setup here so that we're just using charcoal, have the courier move it around, and go with it from there. So let me see if there's any more wood here. No, I'll just stick that in there. He'll put it in there. And, I wonder if I make a lever and I can turn that hopper off, just so that it won't automatically put anything into there. So no, I don't seem to be able to attach a lever to a hopper. So let's go ahead and just pull that hopper out of there for now. And then that way we'll manually take care of the charcoal for now, so we don't have to worry about it. Let's see, there was some more charcoal in here. We'll just go ahead and put it in there so we can keep our food cooking. And look at that, we got 37 more steak, so food is not going to be a problem. And then we'll go ahead and put it in there. I'll show you, demonstrate this one more time. There goes the initial signal. Clock is cycling. Now just imagine that instead of the food processor, this is a dispenser. You can set it up to automatically shoot arrows or snowballs or do whatever you need to do with a dispenser so that it'll automatically keep cycling. As you can see, it's not a really fast clock. Looks like, let's count it out. We go 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Looks like it's about a 3-second clock. So that would be 20 times 20 cycles per minute. So it's not that fast. You could easily use it to time anything you wanted. If you play around with the settings, of course, on these, you can make it a little bit faster, make it a 1-second clock possibly, or a 2-second clock. All depends on what you want to do. You can make it bigger to make it be as long as you want. You could just expand this design and make it into a 10-second clock or whatever you want to do. But okay, so that's going to be it, and we're going to say goodbye again, and thanks Annabelle Lee for all her help, and Buttagare for helping me get everything set up when we first started. Looking forward to having him show up again so we can go ahead and start the Siege Warfare part. I think that's going to be just a lot of fun, and we'll see where it goes. And alright, thanks for watching. Okay, welcome back everyone. Thaddeus here with the Ancient Warfare tutorial and Let's Play. So Annabelle and I were doing a little bit of learning off camera and a little bit of building and modification. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we did and tell you what we learned. So if you look around, you'll see that most of our NPCs now are wearing armor. That's because we lost a few. We had a problem with the NPCs and their ability to open and close doors and climb ladders, where we had ladders here before and they just kept climbing them and getting out down here and finding all the bad guys, and they eventually got killed. So what I did was a little trick here that seems to be working, using the trap doors, because they won't open trap doors. We did have some trap doors down here until a creeper took them out, but what I did was I went ahead and I replaced these ladders that were here that Annabelle Lee and I were using with the trap doors, and they don't open them and they don't seem to want to jump over them. So far, the two new archers that I made haven't gone out and fought outside. Now you notice this guy's also glowing because I gave him enchanted armor. Let me go ahead and stop him here. Now if you shift right click on any of your NPCs, you'll open up this interface. Now I believe I showed you guys the repack option. Well, you can also give or change out their armor. So as you can see, I can take this guy's armor off and you'll see what he looks like. So you can't make them with enchanted armor or an enchanted bow, but after you make them and place them, you can then go ahead and give them this enchanted equipment. Now I just went ahead and I used one level on each item. So he's got protection 1 on all of his items and just a regular bow. And because our cow farm here was doing so well, we had lots and lots of leather for me to use. So I did that and I upgraded them all.